everybody? Welcome to the Metal Mixtape. We are back, and you know what's awesome is that amazing song you just heard? We have those virtuosos, those amazing killer musicians on the line right now. We have Bobby and Dustin from Cascade Effect. What is up, my guys?
What's up, brother?
Dude, you know...
thanks for having us on, man.
You know what, man? Sometimes life can just be hell, man, and we pull ourselves out of the trenches for this music thing, you know what I mean? There's days where we're on our lowest of the low. You're mentally broken. Things just suck in life that day, but you pull yourself out of there because you love supporting metal, dude. And that's why I'm excited to talk to you guys, because no matter what, every Thursday, I have the opportunity to hear why two people are so passionate about their dreams.
That's rad, man. You just pumped me up.
Awesome.
Yeah. Sorry, dude. I'm a ranter. That's why I got into radio.
I like it.
But Bobby and Dustin, I've only known you guys. Well, I've talked to Bobby for the last 2 or 3 weeks. I'm now meeting Dustin, dude. But great introduction to your band, dude. This song's killer, man. Like, I love your guys' structure, dude. You know what I mean? And I like that it's not short. I like that there's a whole lot of pieces and build-ups to it. You know, I like that there's harsh vocals. I like that there's clean vocals. I like how there's an evolution in the emotionally with the song, with those vocal changes. And dude, I like so far what I've heard. I like how you guys are still like within your same sound, but you do mix it up a lot where you are movement, but it still sounds the same. You know, cause Dirge, I've never heard Dirge before. I watched one of your music videos online, and then I watched your guys' performance at Bakken. I watched that a while ago, but those were sick, by the way. Great performances, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
But dude, tell me whether Bobby or Dustin, whichever you guys want to lead it off, but tell me how Cascade Effect got to get started, because I don't think anybody here in Southern Oregon, or maybe knows you or does know you. I'm not. But let's introduce them.
We're pretty new, man. We've really only been active for like 1 year so far.
Oh, wow.
A lot of us have been playing in bands for our whole lives and stuff, and it just happened that all of our musical journeys came to a crossroads at the same time. And right around that time, I wanted to start a new project, and I just let it kind of evolve on its own, and Bobby comes in, and then Alec and Sean, and then it just kind of like grew out of nowhere.
Dude, that's awesome. Oh, go ahead, Bobby.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking that hurts.
Huh?
That's just amazing. I mean, I think the first thing we did, we had a round table at Sean's, and just kind of hashed out what we thought we wanted to do, and fortunate to be with amazing songwriters between Dustin and Sean and Alec, you know. Plus, Dustin, Seth, and I, and Sean, we've been in the San Diego scene for a long time. Alex only been, I think, 6 years.
Oh,
but
wow.
he's been a musician, obviously, for a long time. And I think one of my favorite moments was when we played our first show, actually. And even in rehearsals, it's like we played before on stage. You know, the vibe was there. Everybody's movements are like pretty much synced up. We do like to run into each other as well, though. That's the favorite moment, you know.
So oh, go ahead.
It's kind of sorry, dude. It just kind of gelled like when we started playing together, and then after the first show, we were like, oh, dude, that felt good, you know.
Okay. So I have a big question, because you mentioned your meeting at the round table, right? And everybody had to hash out what sound they want. So tell me this: does everybody have a different musical background as far as where they're kind of? I would say this, right? Like I grew up on Randy Rhoads, right? So I will always know that like pentatonic scale in my head. That scale he always does, right? That will always stick with me. So
Yeah.
Did you guys all have like different inspirations before coming to the table and talking? And because the thing is, it's like when you're coming in and hashing out a sound, and you want to keep that identity and that sound throughout the albums and albums to evolve. It's like everybody kind of has to put their egos aside, put them in their pocket, and be like, all right, guys.
Yes.
All right, guys. What's everybody's strengths, and how could we use it? Like how was that meeting of figuring out this sound?
That's That's a good one. That's a good one.
I mean, we definitely come from all sorts of different backgrounds. Like some of us are older than others, so they have different, inspirations of stuff they like. I kind of came in and I had like a few different styles that I was like looking to do, and then but then everybody kind of puts their spin on the songs, and I kind of wanted it to be that way, like everybody's influence together, and just see what happens, see what comes out, you know?
Dude, that's awesome. So Dustin, when you start doing lyrics for the band and everything, does the whole or I don't know how the lyrics works out, but do you guys kind of ever have to agree on what necessarily you're singing? Because I've been in bands before where like somebody's like, hey man, don't mention that, or hey man, like I'm down to do anything but don't say that. You know what I mean? I mean, like, do you ever go like what's your idea when you write lyrics? Like where does that come from?
Honestly, like, I mean, Bobby could answer if anyone cares what I say, but
we all care, brother. We all care.
But no, it's just, I write about like feelings and stuff, like whatever comes to me when I hear the song, and the lyrics always come after the song.
Yeah.
Like, the song's written, we start playing it, and then whatever's in my head.
Okay.
Whatever the song makes me feel like, and then I kind of go in that direction.
I like that answer, dude. No, hey, I'm the same exact way, dude. I'm the same exact way. No, I'll tell you just like an example. Like, I've been in a band before where like lyrics were laid out for me, and I'm like, dude, I can't feel what you feel, man. I can't feel what you feel. No, I think your lyrics are great, but I don't know if I could replicate how you feel.
Yeah, no. You're right, dude. Like, I was surprised because, like, they were shocked that I wrote my own lyrics. And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, wow. Apparently there's people out there that don't write their own lyrics.
Wow.
And I didn't know that.
Dude. Oh, go ahead, Bobby. Were you going to say something?
I know whenever we pretty much keep everything in our G drive. So, obviously you're playing, I don't really catch the lyrics, but I've gone back and read. I'm like, oh, that's super deep. Oh, that's so cool. Always impressed. Always like, damn, and it's a good feeling to know the validity of what the song is about. It's not just about Jack and Jill or something. Or Dustin writes very in depth. So I love that aspect of it.
I do. Yeah, I do share like the lyrics with all the guys too. I'm like, hey, check it out, and then everyone will be like, oh, that's sick, or that sucks. No.
I don't think we've ever said that.
So, dude, for you guys being such a young band and already played Vakken within a year, tell me how that process goes as far as mentally being like, all right, guys, are we straight enough to play Vakken? Are we mentally there yet? I mean, are we jumping the ship? Are people gonna like us? Are people gonna hate us? Are we putting too much money into this? Because the thing is, it's a whole big trip, all right? If everybody has families, you take a time from your families. If you have a day job, take time away from your day job. And then there's the trip, there's the fatigue, and then also just getting up there. Like, tell me that whole process of how old the band got when you guys were like, hey guys, we got offered this, or do you guys think we're ready? What was that conversation like before you guys decided to do Vakken? For being such a young band.
Well, it was actually...
Oh, go ahead, Des.
Yeah, sorry, dude. We didn't like plan it out. It was the Vakken metal battle.
Oh.
The Vakken metal battle was going on, and we're like, hey, like, let's just fucking see what happens or whatever.
So we throw our name in the ring.
Throw our name in the ring and like see what happens.
No way. You guys won one of those battles?
And then we won, and then we won another battle, and we were like, oh shit. And then it started getting like, okay, well, what if we do go,
Yeah.
So we just started, talking about what that would look like and everything, and we're like, dude, if we win, we got to do it. We got to go, man. It's a big adventure, dude. Like, it's a lifetime experience.
So, So last question on the whole Vakken thing. What do you think are? This is a question for both Bobby and Dustin. What do you think is some key differences on how like the metal culture is looked at over there, and just how it's because the thing is, it's like from people who have never left the United States or left their county, there's a whole nother world out there, and it's insane. Because the thing is, like, just because you live in the United States, the most popular music here isn't the most popular music over there. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's what people
No.
get stuck in their head, that they think like, like whatever's number one here, it's what's number one. It's not even close.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's bands headlining Vakken that would never play that wouldn't tour. Would tour like a club tour here or a small venue tour, but then they play to 10,000 people in Europe and they sell it out. So tell me some of the key differences you guys think, and how both scenes are.
They're pretty diverse. I mean, I think watching the video that we got back it's amazing seeing people who have never heard you or maybe not know who you are rocking out hardcore, right? We were fortunate. We had were those people from Dustin that knew us, that knew the song?
Oh, well, they're just from Germany. Like in the time leading up to going out there, our streams started going up in Germany. When you look on Spotify, you could see what countries, and a lot of streams from Germany. So it's like people knew that they probably look up all the bands from the battle, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna check these guys out or whatever. So streams come up, and then a bunch of people show up. And I saw some people mouthing the lyrics out there, and I was like, that was the coolest part for me.
I bet that hit you right in the feelers.
Oh, it totally did, dude.
Even though we're all older now, and sometimes we think we have to act professional. Like, did you guys ever have any like fanboy moments where like you kind of were low key about it, but inside you're kind of like, like you're kind of like, oh man, I bumped elbows with that guy.
I felt like that a lot, man.
Well, let me tell you this. Did you guys? Some people say don't meet your heroes. I think that's. I mean, so far everybody's been cool to me besides one person. But tell me maybe somebody you guys met or ran into that was just humble and super chill and was like, Cascade Effects, what's up?
I got one right off the bat. We were chilling in the VIP area.
Yeah.
And I was drinking a margarita.
Yeah.
and right behind me was Monkey from Korn.
Yeah.
He was just standing there chilling, and I was like, oh my god, dude. Like, that's one of my heroes. So I was just like, okay, I gotta be like low key and like not all weird and shit. Oh, sorry about that.
Oh, it's all good. I hear any views or opinions expressed here are solely those of the host and guests and do not necessarily represent KSKQ. All right, there you go.
Anyway, I was really stoked to meet him, and he was super chill, super humble, like really nice guy.
Dude, that's awesome, man. I love it. What about you, Bobby? Did you see a band or meet anybody that kind of blew your mind and kind of like brought you back?
Not so much, but I spent a lot of time at the Margarita Girl Stop too. So, but we won't talk about that. But
no worries.
I've been super fortunate going to NAMM a lot, that I've met a lot of people that I wanted to meet. And I mean, obviously it's Guitar Center times a million, every instrument going, and it's just kind of cool to meet and talk to some of them because, realistically, it comes down to they're just like you and I, And I think if you're not super over aggressive talking with them to a degree, then you get a nice, musicians, we're all family, especially metal, I think, in our community. And it was just such an incredible thing that we got to enjoy as a band, as brothers. We took our wives. It was like trip of a lifetime. After each battle, it's like, wow, okay, what if we win the next one? Well. And although you probably haven't seen our Vakken reels or workout videos, those were a lot of fun to do too.
No. I will though.
We did this series of like training for Vakken videos, and they were like just funny shit that we were doing.
I gotta check it out.
It's pretty.
Oh, dude. But yeah, it was an experience of a lifetime. I know for me, I've watched the Vakken streaming for as long as I can remember. You know, are you coming in this week? Are you kidding me? Vakken? No, I'm streaming. I'm watching it. You know, and to actually be in front of the faster, louder, faster, harder stage, and just to see the mere size of it, you know, and people there, super nice. You know, we stayed about 40 minutes north of it in I guess it would be a town of Tunning, and amazing people, you know, and everybody wants to get a picture. Like, well, obviously we stick out like a sore thumb. Americans, yeah.
All right.
You know?
Last question before we move on Vakken. Favorite food you had to eat there?
Amazing.
No, what do you remember? What was amazing?
Oh.
What was a good food?
For me, it was just the brats, man.
The broth?
Oh yeah, brats.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The broth. And dude, their bread is like super good. Like it's way better than any bread we got here.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah, and the schnitzel. The schnitzel was good too.
Oh yeah. No, I'm going to Germany in August, so I'm excited.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll be going.
It's fun.
I'll be going late July to August because I'll be going to someplace. No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my media pass for Vakken.
That'll be
you
awesome.
know what's funny?
Man.
I have
love it.
So I'm gonna be staying at my friend's house, and it's funny because I have a German friend named Omar. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna be staying with my friend Omar. So.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. We're gonna move on. You know what's awesome? Just to everybody listening in Southern Oregon, that we're gonna make a little announcement today.
Oh yeah, I know.
Oh, the announcement.
All right, and this is cool for everybody out there who enjoyed listening to Dustin and Bobby's band Cascade Effect. So every year, last year they took a break, but this year is coming back. The biggest Oregon festival, period. And not only that, the biggest DUI, do-it-yourself festival.
Mm-hmm.
And also, it's ran by one of the most humble dudes on the planet. You know, I always say this, man. The most person you look up to is the most quietest person in the room, dude. You know what I mean? And this guy is always professional. This guy is just a stand-up guy in general. I love this dude, Mr. Dustin Rivera, and his festival, the one and only 3-day banger. Rivera Fest, which is insane, dude. And you don't want to know what's amazing about Rivera Fest too, is that you don't get signal out there. So the thing is that you drive out a half hour to town, but it's so great because you're hanging out with hundreds of people with no cell phones, just pure metal. So I'm probably guessing that I'll just let one of you guys say it.
We will be there.
We will be there.
Cascade Effect will be at Rivera Fest?
Hell yeah.
Woo!
Hell yeah.
Cascade Effect Rivera Fest! Hell yeah! You guys, and also, hey, yeah, I saw the comments. You guys know my brother Dino Shoa.
Oh, yeah. That's our brother.
Warpath.
Yeah, I love that dude.
Warpath.
Oh, yeah, dude. I love that dude with all my heart, dude. He's, his family and just his whole big family is just awesome, dude. And that's super cool, dude. It's a small world. And one of the things I'll tell you about Rivera Fest is that you're going to get welcomed with open arms. People are great. The food is great. The atmosphere is great. The sound is incredible, dude. Dustin Rivera, dude, he brings the fire. You guys are going to be rumbling. And also, dude, you know what's awesome is that it's such a great view out there, dude. He lives on such a beautiful property that, like, in the middle of the night, dude, the trees and the stars just look beautiful.
Nice.
But, dude, I'm super stoked. Dude, you guys are going to be on Rivera Fest. Super awesome.
Yep.
Super stoked. I'll definitely be there. I don't know how many days,
for sure.
but I always say that because I don't like planning. I'm just like, oh, I'm not going this year, and then I'm just like, man, why is it over? But, dude, but Bobby and Dustin, so you're doing Rivera Fest. What other plans are you trying to do for this year realistically for the band? Because the thing is, bands can get. Because the thing is, this is one thing I've realized, right? That with touring and everything nowadays, it has to be so freaking calculated. Because the thing is, it's like it's not even like the early 2000s anymore. I think the early 2000s is when like it started really falling off. You know, a little bit. Not it's just because I think it has to do with like how the economy got. I feel like the economy got worse. It got more expensive for bands to travel, which means which means like you have to ask for more, you have to charge more. All these politics, man. So right now, you know, food's going up, gas is going up, and all these things right now, especially with the California fires. I hope you guys are okay. You know what I mean? My brother Adrian, he works for a rich guy over there, and he's always posting videos of him spraying this big hose all over this guy's house. It's gnarly, dude. It's insane.
Yeah.
But what do you guys got planned for 2025?
So, off of what you were saying, yeah, like it is getting harder for bands to travel and stuff, and I see articles about that all the time from like bands that are like, you know, on bigger, you know, and you know it is tough, but our plan is we're going to try to be out of town every month, at least like one weekend, and so we're shooting to the next one is Phoenix and Tucson. That's in February, and then in March we're going to Salt Lake City and Reno, and then we're just going to keep doing that throughout the year, and then obviously we're coming to Rivera Fest. So we're just going to try to keep momentum going like that way, like every month going out of town.
I like it.
Just spreading our name, and eventually just probably build it up where we circle back, obviously, later in the year.
We want to create, you know, like regional stops that we go to every few months or whatever.
Okay.
And obviously we're going to release some more music, too. We're going to have some more songs coming out.
I like it.
And then, yeah.
I like it.
Yep.
Well, Bobby and Dustin. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, well, I think the plan is with Vaughan, it kind of threw off our recording schedule that we kind of wanted to do.
Yeah.
But we're going to catch up, and, you know, we've got 3 new bangers that we want to work on. Got to keep it fresh, got to keep it moving, you know. That's definitely on the calendar for this year as well, so.
Okay. Right on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bobby and Dustin, thank you so much for being on the Metal Mixtape. But before I let you go, I still have to put you through the gauntlet of random questions that I'm going to give you. And it's easy. All these people say, like, I don't have a favorite band. Shut up. You have a favorite band. There's a band out there that you listen to more than the others. Statistically, you listen to this band 20 more hours than this one band. So factually, that makes it your favorite band. Don't lie to yourself. But that isn't the question I'm asking.
I was like,
Duran.
All right. This is a dual question, so obviously this other person's gonna have more time. All right, Dustin, if you can create your own fantasy lineup of 4 members, 1 drummer, 1 bass player, 1 singer, and 1 guitar player in history, dead or alive, who would be your lineup?
Oh, dude, that's loaded. Drummer, guitarist, bassist, vocalist, is that what you said?
Yep.
Okay. Dude,
there's always one on top of your head. There's always that one.
Well, all right, the first one I thought of for drummer was Thomas Hack.
Okay.
Meshuggah. Guitarist, oh, man. Dude. Dimebag.
I like it.
That's an interesting combination right there.
I know. It's getting weird. I think of the first people coming to my mind. Bass player, probably Fieldy from Korn.
I like it.
Ooh.
Fieldy's dope.
And then singer. Damn.
I would pick you.
You can pick yourself, man. You can play with a bunch of cool, like, you know.
What a nice guy. Yeah, that's tough. I really love In Flames. I like Anders a lot.
Oh, Anders is dope. I love Anders.
Yeah.
I like it. All right.
Weird band.
All right, Bobby. What about you, man? All-star band, 4 members: guitar player, singer, drummer, and bassist.
God, I would just cycle through like 30 of them in my head, and they all just left. Crowded space. Let me see. Guitar player. Wow. Feel really weird. Maybe John Petrucci.
I like it. We're
Dream Theater.
Yep.
Guy can play anything. You know, obviously goes to the gym. Singer. I'll go left field, Dwight Howard.
Okay. Wait.
Kill Switch and Light the Torch. Dwight, no, Howard. No, God, I can't remember. I know it's Howard. Damn it.
Howard Jones?
And yes, that's what I meant. Dwight Howard.
So.
God, I'm thinking basketball. My bad.
Oh. No, I know you said Dwight Howard, and I was like, bro, I know.
Yeah,
I know he was on the Lakers. So hold on.
Yeah. That's a bass player moment. Sorry, but Howard Jones. You know, he can do dirty. He can do clean. Very melodic.
Yep.
Good choice. Drummer. That's gonna be tough. I know. We'll go with the powerhouse, the new guy for Slipknot.
Okay.
I cannot think of. You know what I'm talking about?
Espilade or something like that.
Yes.
Eloy Cascade.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my, yeah. He lives at the Via Prostaganda.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right. This one's one I always ask, so you guys are gonna get it, no problem. I'll start off with Bobby on this one. In a zombie apocalypse, you could pick one weapon to destroy the zombie horde. It can't be the cure or a nuke. What is your one weapon? You gotta protect your family, dude.
Right. Well, depends how good of a shot you are. So, you know, probably katana. Sword.
Cool. That's our...
Or two.
Huh?
2 katanas.
Okay.
2 swords. 2 katanas.
Okay. What about you, Dustin?
You said no guns and cure.
No cure and no nuke.
Oh, no nuke.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'd want a tank then.
Cool. Good
I'd
answer.
just run them over, dude.
So
Yeah.
So our number one answer out of all the interviews I've ever done has been katana. We've had at least 100 people pick katana. I can just imagine 100 of you full. And so, and our second is always flamethrower. Yeah, and then the third one, everybody likes to be like Ash from Army of Darkness, so that they say like the arm saw. Okay. All right. Final question. This is a super easy one too. Believe me, it's so easy, dude. Just pick one band you would. If you could pick any band to tour with right now, who would you tour with? You guys both have your own answers, and we'll start with Bobby on this one.
In Flames.
I love it.
Man.
Sorry.
Hey.
I was almost gonna go with Fit for an Autopsy or Solosis, but you know.
I'll just go with Fit for an Autopsy then.
I like it. Both sick bands. Well, Bobby.
Triple bill.
I like it. Well, Bobby and Dustin, I want to thank you so much for being on the Metal Mixtape. Thank you to everybody listening around the world. If you're just tuning in, Cascade Effect will be at Rivera Fest this summer in Southern Oregon. Check out Cascade Effect everywhere you can reach your music, right? Just pretty much everywhere.
Yep, we're on all streaming platforms, and we're on every social media platform. KascadeEffectBand.com.
I like it. So before I let you guys go, what is one thing to tell your fans that they could expect from a Cascade Effect show?
Raw emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Raw emotion?
Heavy, chunky riffs, gnarly guitar solos, brutal vocals, and melodic vocals.
I love it.
Badass drumming.
I love it.
No matter the size of the stage, you're going to get our A+ game every night.
I love it. Well, guys, thank you so much again. I can't wait to air this interview later on YouTube. And just thank you guys so much. And I can't wait to see you guys this summer.
For sure, man. Looking forward to it.
Thanks so much for having us on, man.
Thanks for having us.
Peace.